Up next on End of the Day Beer Review, we're going to be looking at Mobius, the Papua New Guinea vanilla variant, and this is by Equilibrium Brewing. Check it out. Hi everybody, it's Rich and welcome to End of the Day Beer Review, and today I'm actually doing a review as soon as I got this beer. Today I was on a road trip to upstate New York and I wound up getting to Equilibrium Brewing Company, and I picked up 3 of their beers. I picked up Mobius, their base American porter, Mobius Papua New Guinea vanilla, which is a variant that they put out, and I picked up one more, which is a Imperial Stout, and I forgot what the name of it is. But today we're going to be looking at Mobius Papua New Guinea vanilla. Now, this has come from Middletown, New York, which is about 2 hours away from where I live, and this is the quickest turnaround on a beer review I've ever done. Picked it up today, probably about 2 o'clock. It is now about 7:46 in the evening, and I'm going to crack it and check it out. It has been allowed to bring up to temperature they say enjoy between 55 and 60. And let's just see what's on the can. Give you a little bit of the can art there. And it's Mobius Papua New Guinea vanilla. This is American porter with Papua New Guinea vanilla, and it is 7% ABV. And Equilibrium has a saying on the bottom of the can. It says beer balanced by cider. Now, this is not a stout, it's a porter. I don't know what exactly to expect from it, but when I was looking on their website, because I knew I was heading up, and I found out that Equilibrium is right off of the road that I was taking. By right off, I mean like 1.5 miles or 2 miles. I figured, let me see what they have that looked interesting. And they had a lot of IPAs, and I've had some of their IPAs and they're not bad, but I'm not an IPA person. But they did have a vanilla porter. And I have the vanilla porter, or their Mobius porter with vanilla, and I have their base. I want to try the vanilla first because I'm just sort of in that mood. So let's crack this open. I'm expecting a lot of vanilla here. That's my hope. So now, I've never had the base beer, and I'm going to be trying the base beer on one of the other reviews. Okay, the can's open. I'm not getting any immediate aroma in the bar. So let's do the pour. And oh, that's very dark. In fact, quite honestly, I would assume this was a stout. Not much in the way, well, no, a little bit of a head, some lacing on the glass. This is dark brown. In fact, it's not brown, this is black. The head on it is a very dark brown. And it's definitely got some legs, even though it's only 7%. Let's check the nose. I'm getting a tremendous amount of coffee. A lot of coffee in this. Just a hint of vanilla on the back end, but I'm getting a tremendous amount of coffee, which I'm really sort of pleased. I'm a big coffee beer type of person, so you know, I'm hoping that this is, now if it's coffee and vanilla, I'm really excited. Yeah, this is all coffee, and a good medium to dark roast coffee at that. All right, let's see what it tastes like. Wow. Okay, so let's try to dissect this, because this one, it's got a lot going on. All of it good. A lot of coffee on the front end, which is awesome. There's a ton of coffee in this beer. And while we're at it, it's not quite syrupy, but it's definitely viscous. It's definitely a thicker beer than I expected it to be. So this is very good. Dark roast coffee on the front end and to the middle of the tongue. On the back of the tongue, as it goes down and sort of that carbonation kicks in a little bit, that's where you're getting the vanilla. So this is sort of like a really good cup of coffee that has been, you know, probably brewed with some vanilla bean in there. And while the vanilla is not overly pronounced, it's there. And it brightens up the entire flavor profile of this. You know how sometimes a coffee stout or a coffee porter can be a little bit bitter? This is not bitter. this is really enjoyable. It's coffee on the front, it's vanilla on the back end. They mix into this beautiful sort of coffee vanilla aftertaste that really, it just sits on the tongue. I mean, I took my first or a couple of sips probably 30, 40 seconds ago, and the flavor profile is really, really pronounced. Let's see. That's excellent. Yeah, okay, so this is exactly what it says on the can. There's a nice coffee roastiness on the front end. On the back end, you're getting that vanilla, and the vanilla is sweetening up the entire drink, and it makes it very bright, very, I don't want to say refreshing. It's not like a crisp beer. In fact, it's a little more syrupy, which I like. It's a little bit more viscous. It coats the mouth. But I will tell you this, the flavor on it is dynamite. This is one of the best coffee beers I've encountered in quite some time. The coffee is not bitter. The coffee is not overblown. It's there. It's very pronounced. You can tell it's a really nice roast, sort of dark. And it lingers, but there's that sweetness that I associate with the vanilla, and the vanilla is there on the back end. So you're getting a really, really, God, I wish Starbucks made something like this. Now, it's 7% alcohol, so we're not talking about a massively heavy hitter, but at the same time, after 2 or 3 sips, I'm getting a little bit of that warmth in the stomach, which I'm really enjoying. This is a beautiful, beautiful beer. And I want to say it was like 20 or 20. Now, I bought it right at the brewery, and I can't remember the price, but I think it was somewhere between 20 and 22 for a 4-pack. And once again, my great regret is I should have bought two 4-packs. I mean, I only bought one. The other 3 I'm sharing out because, you know, like I will have people over to the bar and we will have to drink this together because this is a beer that is worthy of conversation. If it's available where you are, Equilibrium is I've had a lot of their stuff. They seem to have more in the IPAs than they do in the stouts and the porters. But if this is their variant on the Mobius, I have the Mobius base in my fridge right now, and I'm going to do a review of that as well. If this is what the variants turn out to be, where the variation, in this case the vanilla, is there and really heightens the enjoyment of the base beer, then I can't wait to try that base beer. And as far as the Imperial Stout, I really can't wait to try that. So this is outstanding. So this is, again, Mobius, and I really hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. If I'm not, and you know, please comment on it. It's Mobius Papua New Guinea Vanilla. This is an American porter with Papua New Guinea vanilla in it. It is 7% ABV, and this is by Equilibrium Brewing. And if it's available by you, I highly recommend you pick it up. I know Equilibrium does ship. I don't know if it ships outside of New York, but I would definitely check out their website because this is a beer you want to try. And I'm going to be reviewing 2 other Equilibrium beers probably for next week, so or the week after, because the other one, like I said, is another porter, so that can sit in the fridge for a bit, and the Imperial Stout can definitely sit in the fridge for a bit, but probably next week, so keep an eye out for that. And honestly, I thought I would like this, but I am really, really impressed by how much I like this. This is an excellent beer. Anyway, folks, if you like the review, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. If you've had another beer by Equilibrium that you think I should try, let me know. I'm going to be looking for more of their stuff. And I will tell you again, if you get a chance to pick this particular beer up, if it's available by you, I would go out and buy it. If it's not available by you, I would check the Equilibrium website and see if they'll deliver it to you, because it is definitely worth the money to try this out. Anyway, folks, have a good night. I am going to sit back and really enjoy this. Cheers.